It's big dog season, and you can't stay still because you want it. Mm-hmm. Talk that talk, George. You still scraping your plate because you're hungry. Mm-hmm. Talk that talk.
New at 11, a family makes a strange discovery after finding 2 bags they thought were full of trash while out for a weekend drive.
It wasn't until they got home that they realized they had just hauled nearly $1 million in cash home. Crime Insider John Burkett is live now with the details in that story. John?
Finders keepers, Bill. Well, that is not the lesson that a Caroline County teacher taught her children over the weekend. In fact, it was opposite. It was return it if it doesn't belong to you. Integrity. Once you talk to Caroline County's Shantz family, you can tell their morals and values are about as rock solid as Billy Goat's Gruff on the side of Route 250 in Goochland.
He said, man, this is a cruel joke. You find a bag of money and you got to give it back.
They were on a drive Saturday afternoon, weaving through backcountry Central Virginia roads when they came across some goats and pre-made storage sheds.
It made a huge clunk noise.
Emily Shantz says the car before them swerved and missed the bag, but they couldn't. They accidentally hit it. So they got out thinking someone had dumped trash in the middle of Broad Street. They picked the bag up, threw it in the back of the truck, saw one 15 feet away, threw that in the back of the truck, and headed into town. Little did they know, they were driving around for hours with nearly $1 million in cold cash.
Inside of the bag, there was little packages that were little plastic-like bags, and they were addressed on the front of them, and it said Cash Vault.
The Shantz called Caroline County deputies.
They've found out that they've been riding around all day with almost $1 million in the truck.
Deputies are investigating. They believe the mail bags belong to the Postal Service and money inside meant for BB&T. But how they ended up on the side of the road remains a mystery. Major Scott Moser paid the family a visit Monday.
To have someone so honest and willing to just give that $1 million back, it was just exceptional on their part. And the 2 sons were there. I put the police lights on for them, but we're just very proud of them, and they really represented this county well by being so honest.
You do the right thing and return it because it doesn't belong to us.
And another question that remains unanswered tonight is, will the Shantz family get some kind of reward money for finding all of that cash? I'll find out and follow up with them and give you an update a little bit later on. Working for you, John Burkett, CBS 6.
Inside of the bag, there was little packages that were little plastic-like bags, and they were addressed on the front of them, and it said Cash Vault.
The Shantz family of Caroline County, Virginia, were bored, so they decided to take the kids out for a Saturday drive and ended up discovering 2 bags stuffed with cash. Just how much will blow your mind. During the drive, the family truck drove over what they thought was trash in the road. Rather than leave the trash in the road, the family pulled over and picked up the 2 bags to properly throw away after their drive. You might wonder, why would someone stop and pick up garbage in the road? In the comments on Fox News website, reader Late Girls AZ commented, some media accounts say they saw vehicles in front of them swerving and stopped. Some say they felt like they hit something and stopped. So it appears the family was removing an obstruction from the road more so than simply picking up trash. Once they got home, they examined the bags a little closer and realized they were stuffed with cash.
Inside of the bag, there was little packages that were little plastic-like bags, and they were addressed on the front of them, and it said Cash Vault.
Caroline County deputies took inventory of the money and discovered there was nearly $1 million in cash in the 2 bags. Authorities are still trying to figure out how it ended up on the road. Reader Eagles18 commented, I think if I found $1 million on the road, I'd have to think long and hard on whether to notify the authorities or just stick it away until the heat's off. Now be honest, I can't be the only one. In reply, this reader says, I've returned wallets and pocketbooks. $1 million sitting in a bag? I'd look around for cameras and cops. Then that money would be getting washed and dried in my house. Conversely, this reader commented, I would absolutely fantasize about it, but the chances of it being a trap would overwhelm that immediately. Tell us what you would have done in the comments below. Now remember, be honest. Our pick for funniest comment goes to 60 G's who commented, looking at the picture, I'd say they found $14. Think you can come up with something funnier? Leave it in the comments below and we'll pin the funniest comment. We put a link to the Fox News article below.
Today is Thursday. It's February the 6th. The year is 2025. It's a beautiful February day. I'm back outside on the deck. The sun is out. It's kind of cloudy outside. The sun was out a little bit earlier. But it's gorgeous out here. I mean, I feel like I'm at the beach someplace. It feels like there's a breeze coming off the ocean. And I'm nowhere near an ocean. But it's a gorgeous day. It's a beautiful day to find $1 million laying on the side of the road. I can assure you, motherfuckers, right off the rip. Let me find $1 million laying on the road. You think I'm going to turn that into the proper authorities? Unless the proper authorities are Chase Bank, at my bank account, that money. Listen, that story's kind of old. That's from 4 years ago. But let me tell you, if I'm driving along and I find $1 million worth of cash, I'm not turning it over to nobody. I'm going to sit on that money and use that money. I am the proper authority. I'm going to say it for me. I don't give a fuck where that money was going to or who it was destined for. Is mine now. Losers, keepers, finders, keepers. Losers, weepers, finders, keepers. I'm keeping that shit. It wouldn't even cross my mind to even be returning this calling 911. This is some white folks. Poor niggas know better. I ain't calling nobody. I'd be laying right next in bed next to shit. There were some times, man, I had some closings and Earl didn't know I had sold some houses. I bought some houses and sold them. I'd be laying over there $500,000 in the bank account and be laying next to Earl asleep. He said, "What were you at today?" I said, "I had to take care of something. Go back to sleep." Tell her that shit. Why I just sold some houses and made $500,000. I don't tell your ass for. So we can go out and you try to spend my money. Some things are better left said unsaid. If you do come across that type of money, how do you take care of that type of money? How do you wash this money? Let me help you out. Because some of y'all are confused because y'all ain't never had shit. First off, shut your motherfucking mouth. Don't call, girl. Guess what I found? You're going to get shot in the head. Don't tell a motherfucking soul. Don't tell anybody. Don't even tell your goddamn self. Put that money in your house safely. Put it in your car. Go home. If you're living with somebody, wait till they all clear out of this and they ask you to the grocery store. Honey, can you go up to the grocery store and take care of something? I forgot some stuff. I'm not feeling very well. Can you go get this? I need this. It's so important. This medicine. Get them out of the house so you can bring the money in and hide it. Hide it someplace safe. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell your children. Don't tell your mama. Don't tell nobody. You just found $1 million in cash laying on the side of the road. You take that money and put it in. Now that you have the $1 million safely hidden inside your house and nobody knows, I mean nobody, you begin, taking care of business. You got bills that roll through that house every day. Your mortgage payment. If you have a bank, let's say to your mortgage is the Bank of America, and they right up the street. Just go up the street and pay your mortgage. Go up every month, go pay your mortgage. Cash. I'm paying my mortgage. Okay. It's cash? All right. We got it. Thank you. Go pay your mortgage. Pay your gas bill, your car payment. Anything that you can pay cash that you can get to them people and pay, drive around all day just driving like driving Miss Daisy, driving that money around to pay them bills. Go pay your bills. Put some in the bank. A little bit, $1,000 here, $1,000 there. That should add up. I'm putting $1,000 in the bank. No, nothing outrageous. I'm going in $100,000. No, you don't need that. You got the money stashed safely away in your house. You just need to safely open up a couple of bank accounts, put a little bit of money there, a little bit of money there. But be careful with that because you don't want to get slapped by the IRS, have to pay taxes on your found money. So that's why you better to pay your bills. You can go in the bank and say, "I like to put $5,000 on my mortgage." Assume you can get to your mortgage company. Some people you can't get to your mortgage companies. So you can't get to the bank that has your mortgage. It would be nice. Otherwise, you can have to deposit into your bank account and then wire the funds to the account. It'd be nice you can walk directly into the bank that you have the mortgage with and make lump sum payments. I don't put $5,000 down. Probably towards the principal balance, and then make your payment. You pay that house off pretty quickly. Don't run out to no car dealerships and buy no expensive car. None of that shit, honey. Stay away from that stuff. Stay away from flashy bling at the jewelry store, jewelry down. No, we don't want people to know you just got $1 million off the side of the highway. They don't need to know that. No fancy shoes, no nothing. Child, same old shit you've been wearing. Oh, child, times are tough. And make sure to have conversations with people. It's really hard out here. Man, it's hard out here. Gosh, it's hard. I just don't know. Sometimes I just don't know how I'm going to make it. Baby, it's been really, really rough. We need to cut back on stuff. We eat out too much. We spending too much money. Let's just cook some. I got some nice steaks. We can cook them at home. We don't want to be spending all this money. It's just, baby, we need to save. We need to save and, think about our future. Although you laying up on what, he don't know that in that bed, on that bed, he get in every night. It's $1 million under that damn mattress, honey. He laid in there sleep. You over there, you like, oh, good, he's sleeping. Don't you know what's under this damn bed. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell a soul. Pay your bills. Maybe put some in the safe deposit box. I personally think it's safe right there in the house. Just make sure you ain't got nobody in there burning no damn food up in the kitchen and burn down the damn house. Make sure you be the one. I only cook in this house. I got some important shit in this damn house. Nobody else can cook. And you make sure you walk that. No fire hazards. When you leave the house, turn that gas completely off outside the house. Click. Turn that gas off inside here. Turn off the electricity. No electrical fires. And burn down your damn nest egg. Turn that shit off. Baby, why you always turn the electrical off when you leave the house? I don't want no electricity on in this house and no gas and that because you might burn this motherfucker down. And I paid too much money for this house. Think wise about it. Don't tell nobody. I don't give a damn. If you got to go tell somebody, walk out in the middle of the woods and just scream, I found $1 million. And they say it in the middle of the woods. But nobody can hear but the tigers and bears. The coyotes running around. They don't know what that shit is. But don't tell nobody. That's one way to end up dead. That's one way to end up deceased. That's one way to end up meeting Jesus. Of course, we know he don't exist anyway other than coming to paint that house, Don't let nobody in your house either. All that, cut all that shit out of the card parties, people coming over, the cleaners. I clean your own fucking house. People didn't find the money under the damn bed. Look what we found. No, clean your own damn house. And you can quit your job if you want to, or continue to go to work or whatever you feel like. If you won the lottery, you just want to find $1 million on the side of the highway, tax free. Who did that? Where that happen at? You have to wonder where these must have been some wealthy white people who turned that money in. They had to be, because ain't no way in hell I would have turned in $1 million that I just drove over on the fucking highway. I'd be driving down the street looking for shit like that, looking around, child. My head always stay on swivel, child. I'd be looking, child. I'd run over 2 bags of money. $1 million, like a miracle happened. And you call 911. Child, my house would have been paid for over here. Oh, Lord, it took me a few years to get them payments, and I finally got that deed paid for. Yeah, I had to pay for it out of investment properties, all kinds of stuff. Y'all don't know how to wash money. Y'all need to learn how to. Y'all need to go watch some movies and stuff, how to wash money. Google how to wash money. Ask AI, how can I wash this money I found? Y'all just do some stupid ass shit. Stay away from the flash. Stay away from the bling. Stay away from trying to show people that you just kind of come into a large sum of money. They don't need to know that. Just keep driving that same old raggedy, beat up ass damn Ford F-150 you've been fucking driving. Keep driving that shit to die. They don't know it got a new engine, a new interior, and everything just pristine. And it's like, oh, this car looks almost brand new. Well, yeah, I've had to replace a few things inside of here. I just had to keep this car and it look like a new interior, new tires, new engine, new every damn thing. But everybody says, you had this car about 30 years now. Yeah, it's been a long time, but it's okay. It gets me from point A to B, so I'm not really, pressed about it. Take your time. Live life. So many, just think about it. You just came across $1 million that God left in the middle. I don't even believe in God, but He left that in the middle of the road for you. And you go give it back to the proper authorities. God ain't going to bless you for that one, because you're stupid. You're an idiot. Take that money and take it on in your house and proceed to go on up to Kroger and get you some steaks, cook a nice meal, pay your mortgage payments, pay your car payment, pay them credit cards off. Walk to the banks to pay cash. $1 million sounds like a lot of money, but it really ain't. Y'all done been through a lot of money in my lifetime, and $1 million ain't that much. Sounds like on paper. Now, if you got a house that you only got $200,000 mortgage, where this house at? Some people probably do have homes where they only own $100,000, $200,000. They lucky they can pay that shit off. Pay this shit off. I don't have one of those. Lord have mercy. I wish I did. But my goal would be to pay my mortgage off and get the house paid for. And I would walk into that bank and make them payments. And I also apply money to that principal balance. I pay that thing off. You know, y'all, some of y'all live in too much fear. There ain't nobody gonna give a damn about that money you paying your damn bills. I don't know where you got the money from. I was out working, you know. So you don't have to tell people you got money from. You have to tell their ass shit. I'm paying this payment here. That's all you need to know. Some of y'all live in too much fear for me. Let me run over $1 million on the highway. Y'all ain't gonna know shit. I'm gonna still be standing over here wearing the same red tank top I bought 5 years ago. You know, going to the gym, working out, doing my own business. Speaking of the gym, my shoulder's getting a little bit better. I'm back in the gym. A lot of cracking and popping when I work out today. It feels decent, but yesterday was, oh God, it was terrible. I got back in yesterday. So, the doctor wants to do some PRP shots into my arm, but he wants $1,250 per shot. That's what that $1 million could be used for, pay medical bills and stuff like that too. You can pay cash. He wants to pay $1,250 per shot, 3 shots. I'm like, okay, this man lost his damn mind. I'm gonna have to go hunt around and see. First off, he's not accepting insurance for those PRP shots. So I'm gonna call my insurance company and see who they have. Do they cover PRP shots, and see if I can find a doctor who will accept insurance and I can do it that way. Because I'm not giving him $1,250 per shot. He had his fucking mind. Yep, I'm not doing that. Some of these people are just a bunch of thieves and rip-off artists and crooks. And I just can't tolerate it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. They're a bunch of thieves and crooks. There are a bunch of thieves and crooks. Yep, and you better off not even being bothered with their asses. Bunch of thieves and fucking crooks out here with these damn medical officers. I'm not happy at all with the way the surgery went. I'm still in pain and discomfort. I also want to get a second opinion. I should have got a second opinion if I even had the surgery. I'm on some x-rays and I want to get some CAT scans done just to make sure that everything's fine, or MRI something, because I want to make sure everything's fine. Pingo off, just his word. But anyway, I'll get back to that another time. I'm trying to get back into the gym. It's supposed to rain today. Let me see, because it's nice out here. A little humid. Let me see. It's 64 degrees today. Let's see. I'm trying to see the weather. Where's this damn phone? 65. It's going to get to a high of 72. It's going to be a little cloudy. We got this beautiful weather for early February. I mean, February 6th. I mean, we're doing good, I think. I do suspect that there would be some drops in this temperature. They said the next week is supposed to get colder. But it looks like it's in the 70s through next Friday. Yep, that's what it says here. Tomorrow, today is Thursday, and I'm looking at it for the next week. We're in a low of 47. There's going to be some rain a couple of days. But we're doing pretty good with this weather. Love to hear you all's thoughts. What would you do if you if you found $1 million in trash bags while traveling down the highway? What would you do? What would you do with it? Would you turn it into the proper authorities? I wouldn't. For what? Give them motherfuckers shit. I found it. It's mine now. I swear I wouldn't tell a soul. Nobody would know. I mean, I wouldn't tell nobody. Sometimes I've learned to keep my mouth shut when a blessing like that one walking through my door. Thank you, Jesus. Whoever you might have been. Thank you, Jeebus. I wouldn't tell a soul. I'd put that money up and I'd take out, live a normal life. I wish I could ever be that damn. I found some money a couple times, $1,000 here, a couple $1,000 there, but nothing to this extent. $1 million. Think about it. How does this even happen? And you just turn it into the proper authorities. That's kind of crazy. But anyway, Ooh, excuse me. I'm about to go in here and make me some breakfast. It's 11 o'clock. I slept in this morning. Make some breakfast and go up to the hospital to see Earl. He's doing better. Yeah, he's had some ups and downs. I think he's also rather sick of that damn hospital. I know he is. I know he's tired of it, but it is what it is. They've started some physical therapy. They want him to get stronger. He's not ready for rehabilitation. I'm like, well, he's just really starting to eat food, a little bit of food. It's gonna be it's a journey. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a minute. He's gonna be there for a minute. Unless something drastically changes, he's gonna be there for a while. Anyway, today is Thursday, February the 6th, year 2025. I'm out of here. Love to meet you all's thoughts and opinions. Have a beautiful day. I hope the weather. I did see it's kind of cold in some states up north. It's supposed to snow or do something, so I don't know. But anyway, we don't have that going on down here in Georgia. That's y'all problem. We down here is beautiful down here right now. Look, a little cloudy. Actually, the pollen's starting to come out. It's that time of the year. All right, I'm out of here. You all enjoy this beautiful Thursday. I'm out.